Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Tech Support. In today's episode, the senior PERK. But you have to give him a free STB, it broke while I was here. Sir, we don't have that kind of union. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. The senior PERK. After a comment about an occasional splash of whiskey in coffee at work, the full story has been requested. I work senior support for an ISP. My team has its own space, desks and lab, pretty out of the way. We're upstairs from the frontline floor. Being out of view and earshot is pretty nice and always let us take certain freedoms that wouldn't fly down below. We also have an excellent relationship with our boss, who formerly used to be one of us, and whose core operating principle is that if our work is done properly and his boss is not whining, all is well in the world. There's a nice coffee shop not far from work, and every holidays they bring out liquor and let regulars spice up their coffee as much as they want until the bottles run out. 5 years ago or so, the whole team got a large coffee from there, and most went back for a second, including the boss. And we kept working, everyone was fine, we're all over 30 and we can hold our liquor. We were just having a little more fun than usual that day, when suddenly /u/bitewave what's so special about it being December 20th that makes it okay to drink on the job? We should get to do this whenever we want, clearly we can still work. Insanity Wolf colleague, IWC you already can. I've done it for 30 years. He's our most senior, early 50s. Then he just opens a locked drawer in front of everyone and just shows us a half-full bottle of Black Label. Boss, ahem. Yeah, and you got away with spiking your coffee, because you did it discreetly, moderately, and it never affected your job. IWC, exactly. So everyone here who does it discreetly, moderately, and doesn't let it affect their job can too. As far as I'm concerned, it should be in the work contract, or at least the job description. Senior PERK. /u/bitewave, and this, lady and gentlemen, is why you listen to your elders, they have wonderful things to teach us. Everyone laughed at the whole thing, and then an unexpected thing was said. Boss, if I hear about this, if someone sees it, if any of you just as much as look drowsy on the clock with an empty coffee cup, I will be raiding all the desks and keeping the good stuff, and I won't say that twice. Then there was silence as everyone casually kept doing whatever, and it sunk in that we just got tacit consent from the boss, as long as it's on the DL. And so began 5 years of senior PERK. After a crappy long call or at the end of the week or whatever, I've since splashed a little whiskey in my oversized coffees. And quite a few others suddenly started to lock one of the drawers of their desks. The name stuck. If we have to talk about it, it's only referenced as the senior PERK. All of Bitewave's tales on TFTS. But you have to give him a free STB, it broke while I was here. I'm working senior line a while back when a panicked field subcontractor, PFS, calls me. /u/bitewave senior line, Bitewave. PFS hey, Bitewave. This is PFS with S********** Roadtex Incorporated. Look, I just called your line, and got a stuck-up as who really wasn't being helpful. I have a little situation here, I need your authorization and activation for a free set-top box, HD with PVR. /u/bitewave will see what I can do, give me your number and explain the situation. Not your day, buddy. I like everyone on my team and I mostly dislike everyone working for your company, so this better be good. I pull up all senior calls that ended in the last 4 minutes and match it with his number. One of my colleagues filed a ticket explaining an STB broke while a subcontractor was on site for a simple RF problem, and that the box worked fine before, and that he didn't replace it for free because the tech says he didn't break it. He did his job correctly, let's see if I can do it better. PFS okay, look, I was just here for low RX, I fixed that easy peasy. Then I just reset the STB to make sure everything was fine, and it stopped booting. Your colleague tried to resend the profile, but the box is just dead somehow. Happens sometimes, terrible timing though. Obviously we can't have the customer pay for a new one, he thinks it's my fault. I look up the files, it's a 6-year-old STB, we have a fairly atrocious failure rate on this series, but it's out of warranty. Policy is pretty darn clear, if it's not our fault, it's not our problem. But if it is, /u/ByteWave my colleague gave you accurate information regarding company policy. Obviously if you believe there's any chance you might have caused the STB to fail yourself, we'll happily replace it for free, otherwise, it's out of warranty. PFS what? No, that's what the other guy told me, that won't do at all. Look, you don't understand, he saw me fiddle with it so he thinks I broke it. It was working fine, just a little signal issue. Look it up, RX is okay now. /u/ByteWave yes the RX is fine on the other boxes now, nice job installing that booster, but like I explained, that is not grounds for free replacement of this STB unless you actually broke it. PFS look you're all putting me in deep trouble here, this guy is mad, and it's not like I can say I broke it with a reset, come on, there's plenty of precedent, help me out. I'm in a hurry here, you know I'm paid by call. I'm tempted to just give him a hard no like my colleague, but I know he might call again, and more importantly, I have serious doubts that the box just happened to die on him. Time to reel it in. /u/ByteWave just one thing, PFS. You told me that you fixed the RX issue first, and then rebooted this box to make sure it was fine. Why was that necessary? PFS. You know, to go to the system menu to see the levels on the box. /u/ByteWave which requires you to press a few buttons on the front panel, not reboot the box. Was there an issue with it that made you reboot it, because the other ones didn't get a reboot? PFS. Just to see if it was booting fine? /u/ByteWave see, I think we both know I don't have all the information I should have here. If you don't tell me the whole story, he won't get a free STB, and if it's your fault, that mad customer will be right when he'll yell at some kid at customer service. Long pause. PFS in hushed pleading tone look, I can't say that. That can't be in my file man, it's bad enough as it is. Just stop asking and replace it please? /u/ByteWave thank you for finally being honest, 10 minutes in on your second call. You do know we have other things to do here, right? How'd you manage to kill an STB when working an RF problem? PFS likely sweating heavily no, I did not say it's my fault, I didn't. It just broke okay, it's an old box, but it looks bad, I'm just asking you a free one for this nice long-time customer? Okay, he admitted it just 10 seconds ago, we're wrapping it up here. /u/ByteWave dude. Whatever, fetch one from the truck, give me the serial, I'll switch it for free. PFS oh thank you, right away, Be right back. On mute, don't thank me, moron. You made two of us waste our time on recorded calls, and you were this close to screwing over a customer out of $500 to cover your ass. Where do you think these recorded calls are going? PFS okay, I'm back man, I plugged the new one in, it's booting. Here's the serial, can you activate it? /u/ByteWave obviously. Done. PFS you're a lifesaver, I really thought you were going to screw me bad here for a second, he says with a little laugh. /u/ByteWave I'm not doing this for you, I know you broke the other box, and it's not the customer's fault. You admitted it, it's my job to replace it. PFS no. I didn't. /u/ByteWave in case you didn't know, these calls are all recorded PFS, so let's stop arguing about facts. I see the box has booted up. Make sure to bring the bricked one to depot. PFS shocked then really quiet you won't, I mean you, okay, I'll bring it to depot. Finally realized he had to stop digging his own grave even though he was already buried. /u/ByteWave thank you for calling senior line. Twice. I take the two WAV files of his calls, note the timestamp where he admits it's his fault, and off to the director in charge of subcontractor quality, oxymoron of the year. He lasted about a week before his promotion to unemployment. I still really would have liked to know how you managed to break a STB when installing a RF booster. It takes a certain amount of skills. But some mysteries are best left unsolved. Sir, we don't have that kind of union. An old story back from my frontline days, probably around April 5th. /u/Bytewave, welcome to technical support, my name is Bytewave, how may I help you? Shady Union Foreman, SUF. Hey, it says the call could be recorded for whatever, any chance a suit could be listening to this? /u/Bytewave, air. Our quality assurance is managed by our senior staff. May I have your name, sir? SUF, yeah, you guys actually even got a file on me, I'm Mr. Shady Union Foreman. You guys are union, right? Your senior staff too? /u/Bytewave, I have your account, Mr. SUF. Air, yes, we both are. Are you experiencing problems with your internet connectivity, sir? SUF, look, just write that I do in your files in case they check, but I'm not calling for that. I have a kid just out of tech school, I wanted to know if you could have your union steward call me on a secure line? What the? /u/Bytewave, sir, if you have no internet issues, I will not be able to assist you much, and our union much less so. SUF, kid, I'm just trying to set my son up with a decent gig, don't worry, we all know how this works, you do the intro you'll get a cut too. /u/Bytewave, sir, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds like you're having no technical issues, so. SUF, stop speaking to me like a cheap Thai son, the kid's good, I'm with major closed shop union known to be very powerful and corrupt at the time, and I just want to set up an interview with the steward. Arrange the call, alright? Then it finally dawned on me. These people don't work like us at all. Union foremen do the hires, management is cut out of the entire process, and do not even get to direct their staff to do things, low-level management is handled strictly by the union. Suits don't even get to be physically present where the work happens unless they're with a union rep, and they need a reason. Family gets in for free, if you want to refer a friend you pay a couple $1,000 to the union and grease up the facilitators. If nobody knows you're not working there without a big payoff. There's not many of those left around. I laugh on mute for a few seconds. /u/Bytewave, sir, we don't have that kind of union. Management, the suits, are responsible for hiring and interviews, and given I don't know your son personally, I can't give a reference for an interview with the manager in charge. I will unfortunately not be able to help you out here, and we're going to have to end this call. SUF, what the hell? Son, that's a messed up operation you guys are running over there if you can't even pick your people. You call that union? Do you ask the boss permission before you walk out too? Whatever, clearly there's no deal to be cut here. Bye, son. Customer hangs up. All of Bytewave's tales on TFTS.